Okay, if you're not too traumatized, let's move into our last section, special events. The principles that we've discussed so far come into play in the extreme during certain times of the year. The first day of school is important in any school setting. However, there are some unique challenges based on the fact that we're the Secular Studies Department. While the school's been getting ready for the first day, on one hand, we're dealing with the yeshiva, which has limited resources, and we are the Secular Studies Department, so it's not the focus. There may be things missing. Our students have had religious studies over the summer. They have not touched a secular book since June. They have the usual cobwebs, and they're stressed out from adjusting to their new schedule, especially with all the religious studies. First impressions. We cannot rely that our students are going to be cooperative because they want to make a first impression on us. Actually, the first impression they want to make is on their friends about how they can show who's boss in the classroom, not us. It may be the toughest day as we struggle to establish authority in the classroom. As far as the school's lack of preparation, do your own prep. Bring your own handouts. Make copies in advance. The copier may not be working, or there may be a line, or they may be out of paper. Make sure you have your own marker or chalk and an eraser. We've spoken before about the need to start every class in an engaging and productive way. There's a lot of filler that comes in of the administrative tasks on the first day of school. Let's try to manage it so that it doesn't become an issue. Class rules. They've been in school for many years. Do they really need to hear the basic rules of a class again? They're going to get bored. They don't really need to hear it, so it's filler. And it invites wisecracks. One kid will make a comment which will throw the class off kilter, get them laughing, and leave you on the first day trying to reestablish control. Taking attendance is another beauty. Slowly droning out the name of each student is really asking for it. First of all, by definition, attendance only engages one student at a time. What about the other ones? They're going to get restless. Number 2, it's admitting that you don't know their names. If you ask for Tom Schwartz and 3 hands go up, what are you going to do? What should you do? We suggest making a post-it with each kid's name on it, walking with a folder. As you're going, ask them to introduce themselves as they're making a comment, answering a question, or getting some positive attention. At that point, move the post-it over to the physical position where that student is sitting. In this way, you can find out who's there and who they are very quickly without boring the class and losing them. How should you start your lesson on the first day? We recommend going straight into your lesson, starting with a do now, something written which is easy but is occupying, that will give them time to settle in as they start working, and should be a springboard into your first lesson. In this way, they'll know that you mean business and that their time is going to be used productively. We do need to do the administrative stuff. How do we do it? As we have mentioned, learn their names, who they are, and where they're sitting from positive interactions. Negative interactions, don't even bother asking for their identity. If you say, "You who just threw that airplane, what's your name?" he knows where that's going, and you will get either the wrong name or no name, and get frustrated and disturbed. What should you do? Write down the kid with the red hair and the glasses sitting in the back left corner threw an airplane. Figure it out later with the principal. He'll know who it is. Chances are it's a repeat customer. All the administrative stuff, the syllabus, the schedule, distributing books, save it for the end of class after you all have a feeling of accomplishment. And really, if they can hand in their work, get their books, and walk out of the room, it's the best. As we have said, the first day in the yeshiva can often be the toughest. If things don't go as you had thought, don't get frustrated. Issues can be worked on, discipline can be established, and your year can be productive. Just remember, don't sugarcoat it. Report all issues to administration. They'll know how to deal with it and stop small issues from becoming bigger ones.